Welcome back to Black News Tonight. It's time to take a look at some of the stories trending in these digital streets. A white Wendy's assistant manager seen in a now viral video calling a black woman employee the B word has been fired. Sophia Cargill recorded the exchange as a man she identified as Michael hurled insults at her on tape. Wendy's suspended Cargill without pay after she posted the video of the incident, which took place about 2 weeks ago. But it went viral since then, and Wendy's now confirms that Michael is no longer an employee, and her position, Cargill's, has been restored with back pay. She says she's traumatized and unsure if she wants to return to Wendy's. She's also created a GoFundMe page and plans to hire a lawyer. Let me tell y'all something, and it's the theme of the night. It's the theme of Black August. When we fight, we win. This white man was on video calling this sister the B word. She had him on video calling her the B word. He didn't care. He kept going because he thought that white male authority and power was going to get him over, that it wasn't going to matter. And you know what? He wasn't all the way wrong, because after the video posted, Wendy's knew about it. And according to the young woman, she got suspended and he got in no trouble. So even after he got caught doing what you can't ever do, she's the one who got in trouble. And this happens so often, where black women's voices are muted or silenced or marginalized in deference to white male power and authority. But when we fight, we win. Wendy's didn't care about this. Wendy's didn't care about what was going on with him or her, for that matter, because they don't, like all corporations, there's more attention paid to corporate profits than it is to the lives and the experiences of everyday workers. But we fought and we won. We raised hell. We tweeted. We tagged. We posted. We emailed. And we made them respond. She got her job back because we said something. She got back paid because we demanded it. That man no longer has a job because we made our voices heard. This is evidence of our power. If we can do this for one person, imagine what we can do for everybody when we organize for workers' rights, when we unionize, when we call for gender justice, when we call for reparations to repair the damage done of this wicked white supremacist state. We can do all of it if we make our voices heard. So shout out to that sister. Shout out to everybody who organized. And Wendy's, I got to say something to Wendy's. Y'all be all on Twitter. Y'all got the snappy jokes. Y'all be clowning Chick-fil-A. Y'all do all this stuff. But y'all been real silent on this case. I'd suggest, Wendy's, that y'all say something. Y'all make a tweet, a smoke signal, something. Let us know where you stand on this. Let us know what happened. For all I know, that dude no longer works there because he quit. You know what I'm saying? He could have got a job at McDonald's. So let us know that you did something about this. And if you did, tell us why. If you didn't, tell us why. We demand to hear it. Don't make us hit them Twitter streets again. Moving on to other news. Rapper DaBaby issues yet another apology for comments he made last month, targeting gay men and those living with HIV/AIDS during the Rolling Loud Festival in Miami. The latest apology comes after he was dropped from Lollapalooza and the Governor's Ball. In a statement posted to Instagram, DaBaby discusses cancel culture and says what he needs in light of the recent firestorm is to be, quote, educated and guided. He later goes on to express his regrets over his misinformed comments about HIV/AIDS. Look, we demanded something and we got it. DaBaby, and I was in the front of the pack saying he needs us to respond. He needs to be held accountable. And he was held accountable. We voted with our voices. We voted with our dollars. People voted with their tickets. That's why Lollapalooza and the Governor's Ball won't have DaBaby there. We spoke up and something happened. Again, our power is in our ability to organize. Now, the first time DaBaby apologized, because this is really important, because some people out there saying, how many times are you going to make him apologize for this? Well, the first two apologies weren't really apologies. He apologized for the HIV/AIDS part. Yes, that was appreciated, and I thought he actually hit the right note on that. But he said, as far as the LGBT community goes, you know, I ain't messing with y'all, is basically what he said. You know what? I'm going to tell you exactly what he said, because it's incredibly important to understand that when somebody like DaBaby gives an apology, he said, anybody who's ever been affected by HIV/AIDS, y'all got the right to be upset. What I said was insensitive, even though I have no intentions on offending anybody, so my apologies. But the LGBT community, I ain't tripping on y'all. Do you? Y'all business is y'all business. That ain't an apology. That's not an acknowledgement of wrong. He then tweeted all day about how he was becoming an icon, how this was the test, basically saying that he was being victimized rather than someone who had done harm in the world. So when he gives this apology, it doesn't seem sincere. It seems to some people like he's doing it because he's losing his money. He's losing tickets. He's losing the bag. And if that's the case, then that's the case. My goal in getting people to be accountable is not to get them to change their opinion. DaBaby has every right to believe what he wants. He has every right to be sincere in his opinions or insincere in his opinions. It's not for me to judge. But what is for me to judge is what kind of language I want to hear from artists I support. What kind of words I want to hear from people who I'm buying a concert for. So DaBaby was held accountable. And we have to continue to hold him accountable. But we also have to create room for correction. We have to create room for growth. So if DaBaby's saying he wants to be educated and guided, I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt and say, brother, let's be educated and guided together as a community. As a matter of fact, if you want to come on Black News tonight, I'd love to have you. We can have that conversation. It won't be hostile. It'll be a conversation about how we can grow and move forward from this incident. Superstar gymnast Simone Biles will compete in the balance beam finals Tuesday at the Tokyo Olympics. This comes after Biles withdrew from the all-around competition and 3-event finals due to mental health reasons. Biles revealed last week that she had been experiencing the twisties, causing her not to be able to tell up from down. And of course, we're still determining whether that's vertigo, what it is that caused that. But either way, Simone Biles had the right to pull out of the competition. She did. I support her. We all should support her. She has a right to do what she wants to do. But now the queen is coming back to assume her throne. So when she comes out there, I hope everybody is at their feet applauding and celebrating the sister. Even if you ain't at the Olympics, do it from your TV, do it from your app, whatever you're doing. Salute to Simone Biles. We love you. We support you. We can't wait to see you bring home another gold. In a recent interview on Bravo's Watch What Happens Live with Andy Cohen, music legend Dolly Parton revealed that her royalties from Whitney Houston's cover of I Will Always Love You were invested into a black community in Nashville. Parton says she used the money to purchase a strip mall. She said, I love the fact that I spent that money on a complex, and I think this is the house that Whitney built. See, this is what I be wanting white people to do. I didn't ask you to wear kente cloth, Nancy Pelosi. I didn't ask y'all to know all the lyrics to lift every voice and sing Bill Clinton. I didn't need the saxophone on Arsenio Hall. I didn't need none of that. I need you to shout black people out. I need you to give black people credit for what they create. I need you to invest in our communities. I need you to divest from whiteness. I need you to pay what you owe. If you want to be an ally, it ain't about words, it's about deeds and actions. Dolly Parton consistently demonstrates that she's a co-conspirator, that she's willing to rock with black folk on that way. She's still white. Don't get that twisted. But she's on the right path. Shout out to Dolly Parton. All right, everybody, let us know what you're thinking. Hit us up on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter at BNC News. And make sure you visit the website, bnc.tv. And of course, subscribe to our YouTube channel, BNC News.